My name is Ernest Lamoth. I'm a reporter for the Southland Journal.
Good morning. My name is Monica Somerville. I am running for Judge of the Circuit Court of Cook County, countywide, in the Cannon vacancy.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Can you talk to us a little bit about your overall career?
So I have been an attorney for 31 years. I have a very diverse legal and trial background. I have practiced in several areas of the law. I have practiced housing, personal injury, workers' compensation, unemployment, employment discrimination, municipal law. So I have a very diverse background.
And can you talk a little bit about some of the reasons why you decided that you wanted to run for office?
The reason why I decided to run for office because it's very important that we have a diverse judiciary. We need diversity on the bench. It is so important for people to have judges who are not only qualified, experienced, but judges who have a different perspective, judges who come from the same communities, judges who will judge fairly, judges who are going to be open-minded, so there's fair representation for everyone. And so that is why I am running for Judge of the Circuit Court, because I believe in fairness, and anyone who appears before me will get fairness. And at the end of the day, they will know that all of my decisions were fair rulings, and that's what we need.
And this is an obvious question, Monica, but I just want to hear from you. Can you talk about why it's important in a judicial system to have fairness and diversity in general?
Well, it's important to have fairness in general. One of the things that I have in talking to people, there's no confidence in the judiciary. A lot of times when people walk into a courtroom, they feel that the judge has already made his mind, his or her mind, and they don't feel like that they're actually being listened to. And that is so important. It is important for people to walk into a courtroom to be able to tell their stories and know that the judge has listened to them, has respected them, and they're not being judged based on the color of their skin or their economic level. It is very important for our judiciary to have fair, open-minded judges who have unbiased opinions. That's important, and that's what I'm going to give people as a judge.
And can you talk about some of the other platforms that are essential to you that you think voters should know about?
One of the things that I think is important is people need to understand the legal system. And one of the things that I'd like to do is bring the courtroom to the classroom. It is important. We have a lot of young people that sometimes appear before judges. I think it's important for kids at a very young age, probably second, third grade, to learn about the legal system, throughout middle school, even up to high school, to allow children to come into the courtrooms to see what a judge does and to see how judges make rulings. I think that's very important for kids as they're growing up, to be educated, to learn about the court system. And that is one of the things that I'm going to do as a judge, that I will bring the courtroom to the classroom, have children come and visit the classroom, and also go to classrooms and talk to children. Judges have enormous power over our lives, and that is the reason why it's so important to vote, because we will all appear before a judge at one time of our life for a traffic matter, a will, a probate matter, maybe a traffic accident. I can think of a million things where a person, maybe a real estate matter, a landlord tenant, child custody. So it is so important for people to vote because judges have enormous impact over our lives.
And is there anything else in general you'd like to add that maybe I didn't ask?
No, like I said, the one thing that is important is that people vote. Judges are very important. And it's important in order to make these changes, to get fairness that we need on the bench. We need people to come out and vote. And I hope that people will support me and punch 168.
Well, once again, Monica, thank you very much for joining us today.
Okay, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.